Welcome back to Talking Nerdy. This is your host, Justin and Colby. Today, we're going to talk about our top 5 movie trilogies of all time.
Of all time.
Big deal.
It is a big deal, and I've actually done a lot of research on these.
Oh, yeah?
This is my opinion, not yours, because obviously they'll be different.
Yeah.
You just want me to go into it?
Let's just do it. Yeah, what do you got?
All right, so number 5, so when I think of these movies, I think of movies I can watch
Over and over.
over and over again.
Yeah.
Trilogies over them, not just one of them, not just two, because I've been watching a lot of Spider-Man right now. Andrew Garfield, only two movies. Keep looking to research for a third, but not there. So number 5, I have
Are a child's plaything.
You are a
Toy Story.
Toy
Toy Story 1 is a classic. I
Yeah.
watch that one all the time because I have kids.
Yeah.
2 is okay.
We just watched that yesterday. We
See?
watch it all
and
the time.
3,
Yeah.
3 is a good one as well.
Sure.
All classics. I can watch them over and over again. Maybe not continuously, but I can watch them quite often. And as a parent, kind of get there. What do you think about that one? Number 5 for me.
Toy Story as a whole, I mean, I get it as a parent, right? Because Mila watches that all the time.
Yeah.
But for me, I would not put Toy Story up there because
Okay.
if I was like younger, yeah, that'd be on my top 5. Like that's definitely something. I will say it is something that I do have to endure and watch a lot of. They're not bad,
They're not bad.
but it's not my favorite. It's not like I'm like yes, like jazzed about.
Well, you
popping
must
this
be
on.
watching a lot right now. I haven't watched Toy Story. Okay, so I haven't watched it in like years, but when it does slip on, like 1 or 2 or 3, I enjoy watching it
Gotcha.
because you never see Bonnie and all the cool people and like that.
Yeah.
It's good idea. I love the concept. Number 4. I got Star Wars. 1, 2, and 3.
Idiot.
I know. That's what you say to the mirror every morning. I loved just the idea of Star Wars because the 77, whenever the 1942 ones, whenever they were made.
1977.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Those ones just didn't do it for me. I just couldn't get into those stories. Whatever. Say what you want. This is my opinion, not yours. That's why I have the mic and not you. I loved the Clone War number 2. Oh, amazing. Number 2 is like my favorite. Number 3, when you see Anakin just get wrecked by Obi. Come on, tell me what wasn't the best scene ever. I don't even want to hear your opinion on that one. That's like one I can watch. The first one, I like the idea, the concept of it, and then we talked about this last week. Oh, just that battle with Darth Maul.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good battle. And then number 2, you get to see Yoda fight against Count Dooku.
I don't know about that
That was
part.
awesome.
I don't think CGI was caught up to
I don't
what they
care.
wanted to
it was
do.
awesome. Yeah.
Yoda
Okay.
just
Let's talk
animated-
about CGI with
flipping
4,
it.
5, and 6. Let's talk about it. No, we're not going.
It's all
to.
practical, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So that one, and then number 3, you just have all the big things going. Oh, Anakin and Obi-Wan. Oh, I love it. Love it. I could watch those ones again and again. And I watched number 3 not too long ago.
I think
I
they were
loved it.
finally starting to find their stride with number 3.
Nah, you didn't like number 2?
No, 2 was good.
You didn't
Yeah.
like the number 1?
I like parts.
Okay, get rid of Jar Jar Binks. Did
Right.
you like number 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need to say. Okay. All right. We're not going to hear your rebuttal because I don't want to hear it. I know you can talk when it's your turn. Number 3, I just finished watching these ones the other day. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
I love Pirates. It probably was because I was going to go to Disneyland about a month ago. I didn't get to go, but I love Pirates. Pirates 1's like my favorite. Johnny Depp in Pirates 1 is one of my favorite movies of all time.
He embodied that character.
He destroyed that, and I'm still mad at Disney for getting rid of him. It makes me mad to this day.
100%. Yeah.
1 is my favorite by far. 2's not bad. 3's okay, but I love 1. 1 carries that to me. 1 carries it.
Pretty good. One could say, though, that they went a little too heavy on the CG. Like, almost everything is CG.
Agreed.
Like the Captain Squid guy. I'm drawing a
Yeah.
blank on his name in the moment.
I
But,
hear
I
that
mean,
wrong.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everything is just CG, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, I get it. Like, it's cool. Like, you guys are doing a great job. It's kind of like Marvel. You just get a little overwhelmed with the CG.
Agreed.
You can dial it back a little bit. It's just pirates. I know they're dealing with mythological things and whatnot.
The Kraken.
The Kraken, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, really good. But Is it top 5 worthy?
It's my top 3, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh, okay.
I love Pirates 1. Like Pirates 1 for me is a top tier movie, S tier to me. So it like carries. Do you have any guess on my number 2? Any guess?
Nice on the S tier.
My number 2 of all time. Watched these the other day. Lord of the Rings. I love me some Lord of the Rings. Number Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers,
Then
Return
you
of the
should
King.
have loved Ahsoka, because that's all that's happening.
Don't even. I love those 18-hour movies.
Yeah.
I watched those, and Rachel's like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "This is beautiful."
I'm watching men
When
walk around.
Legolas and Gimli just talking back and forth. Oh, it's good stuff. I can watch those. I watch those at night. Knocks me right out.
Because it's boring.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. Love Legolas. Love Aragorn. Aragorn's okay.
Nothing happens till the third one.
Shut your mouth. The Two Towers. Nothing happened to the Two Towers.
Yeah, you get to see some like trees
Helm's
and
Deep
stuff.
was
battle.
awesome.
Yeah,
I loved it.
it was good.
Number 1, it's not even close. Number 1 was the easiest one out of the whole list.
Really?
Not even close.
Wally wasn't a trilogy, so what do you got?
Radio. No, just kidding.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I got the Batman Christian Bale series.
Nice. Okay.
Watched this series last week
Yeah.
twice.
It's good.
I can't get this out of my head. I'm watching Spider-Man now, but 1, 2, and 3, fantastic.
Yeah.
I can rewatch those. Oh, 1's good, 2's great, 3's great.
Yeah.
1 just sets it up for 2 and 3, but 2 and 3 usually, in trilogies they get. Well, trilogies usually do a good job of getting better. Kind of. I guess it's
Sure.
better. It's a hit or miss. But number 2 and 3, 2 and 3, I don't think those are my top. Those are S tier movies.
I would honestly say that with one with the Scarecrow is okay or good.
That's why I said good.
Right. I would say 2 is excellent, and I would say 3 is great.
You thought 2 was better than 3?
Oh yeah.
I love Bane. Bane's my favorite.
Tiff does too. I don't understand.
Bane
it.
is
The Joker
awesome.
it blows Bane out of the water.
No, Bane would destroy. They're actually. No, they. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know who would be.
Yeah.
I don't know who would, if without Batman, who would win. But yeah, so that's my favorite trilogy of all time. That one, nothing comes close to it. Nothing.
Sure.
Nothing touches them. And that's just my opinion. Now, obviously for.
It's wrong. But
obviously for what's the right word? Equality. You have to give your opinion.
whoa. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would say. All right. So yeah, I guess my list is a little different. There is one that's the same on there, but I just didn't have it in the same spot. So number 5, I love comedy, man. I love humor. I love when movies could do comedy. Because now you cannot. So I would say number 5.
That's not your mother, it's a man, baby! Why won't this wig?
Is Austin Powers. And I mean, you can throw it on, you can just enjoy it. I get it's not appropriate for the kiddos, but when they're asleep and mom and dad get to watch something, it's just a good laugh.
Question.
What's up?
When's the last time that the kids were asleep and Tiffany wasn't asleep?
It's a good laugh for dad.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to clear that up a little
It's
bit.
kind of a guy's movie anyway, really. But honestly, like, I just miss those days where you could just like be bold with comedy and just do things like Tropic Thunder, but it's not a trilogy. They got away with so much. I mean, Austin Powers also gets away with quite a bit. I miss it. In a day where you can't have that, we need it.
I
Right?
haven't seen Austin Powers in 10 plus years.
Sure.
I loved it back then. I'm sure I would love it now
Right.
when Rachel's asleep.
right. It's definitely kind of Taylor
I'm not
going
going to say that's not a top because I haven't seen it in such a long time. I love that movie. That movie is hilarious. But I can't. It's been too long for me, so I couldn't. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
But I don't agree either because
Sure.
I haven't seen it. So it's
Yeah.
But
That's okay. That's okay. Number 4. Sticking with the comedies, because I can't emphasize enough it's just nice to see this stuff, is the Hangover trilogy. Was kind of internet breaking, world breaking when this came out. It was like, what the heck? Hollywood can actually make a comedy. Because after Tropic Thunder, you had your one-offs like
What is with you and
I'm
Tropic
sneaking
Thunder?
it in there, man. It's not a trilogy, but I'm sneaking it. You have your one-offs. Luckily, Will Ferrell is a genius, even though a lot of people hate him.
Like who?
Jefe. I don't. I've talked to people, and I'm always in like the minority opinion. I guess it's like Will Ferrell has become like Nickelback. Like people just love to hate him, even though they secretly love him. So like it's a lot of situational humor. There's a lot of like actual comedy jokes in there. There's just a lot of shock and awe moments, like Mr. Chow jumping out of the trunk of the car with his bush and nub sticking out. I love the fact that like the BTS for that is the guys the cast didn't know he was gonna do that he was gonna be naked.
Really?
Oh yeah, like they. I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah. So he was like, let's go over the top with this. I'm gonna strip down. I guess that's like his real bush in the movie.
I've only seen the edited version. I don't think I've seen that version.
I guess those pixels are his real pixels.
Did not know that was actually a real thing. I thought it was always edited, so I always watched the PG-13. Okay,
right. But I mean, it was funny. I mean, the third one kind of fell off a little bit, but overall, I think as a trilogy, excellent for spot number 4.
The first Hangover to me is S tier. It's not like Tropic Thunder. The second one drops. So you have it up here. The second one drops it to about here. And the third one, I don't even know where the third one was.
It falls, yeah.
Funny.
The monkey picking at his little nub right at the beginning, and then...
Nope. That one doesn't do it for me. I'm all about... I love the first one. That's about it.
It's pretty good.
But that's just my opinion.
Oh, true. Number 3...
It's simple. Kill the Batman.
I slid your Dark Knight trilogy down to number 3.
Yes!
It's good. It's great.
That means it's our number 1 together.
Yeah, it's the only one we picked that. Yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, Christopher Nolan did an amazing job, and I wish that the DC universe would just have him direct everything. I know Christopher Nolan said one and done. He did a superhero movie. It was on his bucket list and never again. It's a shame. He did an amazing job. Heath Ledger, in my opinion, will always be the Joker and will always be the best villain ever. Bane's pretty good, but yeah, it just knocked it out of the park.
Question. You can do Bane really well,
Yeah.
and you don't think he's great.
I can't do the Joker.
Yeah, because you don't need to do Joker. Do Bane real quick. Just
What will break first, your mind or your body?
see, like that means imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So I agree with you.
Sure. Yeah. The Joker's kind of like a higher voice, and mine's deep, so Bane is in my realm of voices.
Okay. All right, whatever.
Blue punch, Buggy. I can do Stitch too, but that's not in my top. So number 2 would definitely be.
Oh, there is good in you.
You don't know the power of the dark.
Star Wars. We did kind of mesh there, but 4, 5, and 6,
I
of
knew
course.
it.
Yeah. I mean, you have the introduction to Star Wars. You have the introduction to some amazingly iconic characters. Don't fall asleep. You got Luke. You have Anakin as Darth Vader. You skipped all the boring stuff. His prepubescent stage. You now got full Vader. You got Ewoks. You have AT-ATs, ATSTs. You have the world of Endor. You have, just so much stuff. Ewoks, yeah. Better than Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could be.
They're better.
They should redo 4, 5, and 6. New technology.
I kind of feel like they should. It'd be kind of cool to see that. But I don't want Disney doing it. I only want to see George Lucas do it.
Or Christopher Nolan.
Oh.
With George Lucas.
If he directed 4, 5, and 6, that would probably be the best trilogy ever.
I wouldn't disagree.
Oh my gosh.
I agree with part of it. I like the idea of it. I can't get past the graphics side of it.
Sure, nowadays it doesn't pass.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
But
you can't deny that. So since all right, this came out 77,
yeah, like
and then
over 50 years ago. Got it.
Right, we're talking older. But when it was revealed that Darth Vader was Luke's father, that was like earth-shattering.
Mm-hmm.
when have you ever had that in a movie since? Maybe a little bit in The Sixth Sense, when he realizes that he's dead the whole time.
Not. What about in Tropic Thunder when he thinks he's?
Where are you going with that one?
I wanted you to.
There's so many scenes where I'm like, what are you gonna pull from?
No, you just drop.
Are you talking about Robert Downey
Yep,
Jr.?
that's exactly what I was talking
You
about.
can't do that nowadays.
Nope.
But he got away with it because it was comedy. Comedy. Yeah, I mean, movies just don't have that that shock moment where it's just like where it hits you to the core where you're like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like it just maybe because we've seen everything now and we're just numb to it all.
Yeah, it's
but
like 50 years later.
yeah, but I mean, just for its time, it came out with new techniques. It came out with new ideas. Star Trek was a thing, or I don't know which one came out first. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
But either way, like the fact that it's relevant today speaks volume.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I just can't get by the graphic part of it. That's why I don't ever pick a movie from the pre-2000s.
Sure. Yeah. No, I get it because Tron Original isn't good.
No, but
Tron
love
Legacy is
love
amazing.
Tron Legacy, the music. I don't even care about the show.
Daft Punk nailed it.
I
Yeah.
love it. But yeah, besides the point, I mean, I just can't it's too grainy.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. I understand your story part of it, but I need both to make it go. I need both cars.
Because you're watching it on a smart TV. You need to watch it on an old CRT TV.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got to get the antenna going.
Yes, yeah.
Channel 4.
Then number one.
I don't know what your number one is.
I know a lot of people wouldn't put this number one, but gosh dang, like this embodied who I was when this came out. The Matrix. I mean, I was super into computers. You've got Neo, who's like this computer hacker who gets taken out of this life that he's always known as reality and just shown the real world that it's all a matrix, it's all a computer program. Such a mind-blowing concept and executed so well. First and second one. Third, like a lot of trilogies, kind of fell flat. But to sit there and watch cinema art unfold. I mean, the way they shot that scene with Trinity in the first one when she jumps up and she goes to kick the guy, that took a new style or a new technique of shooting, and it's really hard to find new ways of shooting something. I mean, this kicking somebody in the air, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Yeah, it was amazing. So maybe it was another little taste of like what they got in the 80s with Star Wars, but with Darth Vader. But I don't know. I gotta put it number one because I can go back and watch it. And
when's the last time you watched it?
I watched 2 because I love the albino twins.
Yeah, you would.
They're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I watched
sense.
2 probably like a month ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I Matrix would be in my top 10.
It's good. Yeah.
It is good. I'm not, and yeah, like the first
not
one.
Matrix 4.
Matrix.
Absolutely not 4. That
Matrix
was garbage.
1 it's S tier. Matrix 1 is S tier to me. It's groundbreaking, like you said. I agree with that. It'd be in my top 7. I agree with that.
Nice.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not too far off. I just, our order's a little
different,
but I could see that one.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt my feelings.
Nice. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, I mean that's our top 5 each.
Yeah. Probably wrong. They're probably different tomorrow.
Yeah. It's really hard to love a trilogy because trilogies are not great all the way
love
through.
one.
Yeah.
One's S tier.
Yeah.
One's A tier.
There you go.
And then one's like usually a D
or NL.
or NL. So, I mean, we could put Home Alone in here.
That's a good trilogy.
I love Home
That's a
Alone
good
1.
trilogy.
Love Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Home Alone 3, not so much. There's the D. There's the redhead stepchild.
I honestly can't even remember.
It's
3.
when the kid stays home, obviously, and he has the chickenpox. Different kid, not Kevin McAllister.
Oh, that's right. They changed the. Yeah. That's
obviously
right.
changed the main character. It's gonna drop. Don't
Yeah.
have a choice.
The Witcher's gonna feel that burn here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Going with Liam Hemsworth. Yeah. Get out of here.
But yeah, those are our opinions.
Yeah. Really good. Yeah. What do you guys think? What are your top 5? Did we nail it on the head for you, or do you have a different top 5?
Did we miss any? There was a whole bunch on the list, and a lot of them I was like, "That's a trilogy."
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There were some that I wanted to include. Back to the Future is really good. What was another one that I was
What
looking
kind of tier would you put it on?
I mean, you got it for pop culture. Just, I mean,
Still to this day.
it's S tier.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch on the list, and we couldn't include them all. I mean, like, but there's a lot of good ones.
A lot of good ones. Yeah.
We disagree. We both agree. So overall, we both agree that Batman is number one.
Which is insane because that's DC and not Marvel. But
I know,
Christopher
but
Nolan
that
is the key.
And I love Marvel. You know I love Marvel.
Yeah.
I didn't include Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I don't love those.
No.
I like them. I don't love them.
I like the first one.
You like Tobey Maguire?
Oh, no, sorry. I like...
Homecoming.
Yeah.
I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I watched those last
I
night.
will say when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man came out, I did love it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I did.
Yep.
And then when I got to see what superhero movies could be, it was like, wait a
No,
minute.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
If this was taken the month or a year, 5 years after Tobey Maguire's,
Yeah.
that would be probably on both our lists.
Did you ever see, is it called Crybaby?
No.
So,
Say Tropic Thunder. I was like, no. I
try and sneak that one back in there. Yeah. Okay. Story behind that is I wanted to use Tropic Thunder, and Colby's like, that's not a trilogy. So I've been sneaking it in there. Yeah. Because it deserves an honorable mention.
And then I just keep saying tier list because I think it's fun.
It's pretty funny. Yeah. So like, Tobey Maguire is kind of like a mix between the Crybaby and did you ever watch The Crow?
No.
Kind of like that. But yeah, let us know what you guys think and what's your top 5. Sound off down below. We will see you guys in the next episode.
We'll see you there.
That's it.